here we are back again, and I am with Elder Raga, and I do want to call her Elder. There are two people I've connected here in Green Gathering in terms of seeing them my elders. Yeah, one of them was Elder Nick yesterday, and we caught him, so you might actually have known him as well. I think he was involved in the big Green Gathering in the past. And the other elder that I've felt connected to, and they've both, and the reason I felt connected is they've both showed love at its highest form with our earthly board, so I have to respect that. And one should always honor and respect our elders. So this is Elder Raga, and she's actually going to talk about somebody who was involved in Green Gathering, not so much an elder, but has joined the ancestral spirit per se. So tell us a bit about Alex. Yeah.
Well, actually, while we're talking about age, Alex, it turns out, was almost exactly half my age. He would be 35 tomorrow. That's the first day of August. That's Lammas, the festival of Lammas, which is the festival of the harvest. And
which is ancient. Almost every tribe has had a harvest festival of one
right.
form or the other, yes.
So he would be 35, and in a few more days I'm going to hit 70.
Okay.
So in the middle of August. So that turns out to be just twice his age.
Okay. So what would have Alex been doing here today if he was with us in our earthly form?
He would have been moving around, meeting people, writing phone numbers down, telling people that they were very welcome to come to the Festival of Life, because ironically, he was one of the main organisers of the Festival of Life, which takes place in September in the middle of London in a place called Conway Hall. And so he would be here gathering and talking and harvesting, actually. And he would be preparing to celebrate his birthday tomorrow. We'd be having a circle with him. But we had a circle today to lament him. Lamentation of Lammas, because it's Lammas time.
So we give thanks to that, because he contributed quite a lot in terms of, I don't want to say our world, but the world, the right world, you know. Definitely a spirit of love, I would say.
He was a weaver and a connector.
Right.
He had a degree in engineering.
I was just about to ask about that, yes.
Yeah, he was highly educated. But we all knew the people that have been circling in memory of Alex. We've realised that there was a lot of sadness inside him that he kept very, very well hidden.
Right.
There was a loneliness and a sadness. And many
Which is
of us,
unfortunately the case with a lot of people.
Well, you see,
we're being real here, real
that's
talk.
Real, yeah, for sure. That many of us have that.
We've all suffered that, I think, at one point
so
or the other.
What we've been learning from this gathering is
that we should be one, really, so one shouldn't
all
have
of
to go
us
through that.
can actually come forward and trust that there's somebody there to hear. And also, if we find a friend who is showing some signs of not being sure what life is about, they need to be given a listen to. You know, we need to take.
We need to be community-based. I think, unfortunately, we've moved away, and this is what I love about this kind of events, Green Gathering, and I'm sure your event is the same. The love of. I'm gonna try and catch it one day. Tell me what it's called again. The Festival of Love.
Festival of Life.
Festival of Life.
Yeah.
And they tend to be very much community-based, isn't it? Yeah. So we need to reinforce that.
Yes.
We really need to reinforce that. And the world we live in today isn't very much, especially in the cities. People get disconnected, and it's based on an individual kind of society. And I think the point is from Elder Raga is we have to embrace community again, isn't it, and support each other.
Yeah, but I tell you one of the most profound understandings that came through just down there when we gathered earlier was that life and death are part of each other. We kind of know that. And that death is not a negative thing, it's actually part of life. And everything that we have in our life has come through people who have moved on and died. So everything that we're enjoying and celebrating is in some way connected with people who have moved beyond their bodies. You know, like this,
Totally.
this symbol here,
Which
the
means-
Sheela.
Do you want to explain? I'm
Well,
still getting educated in the University of Life.
She's an old crone. She's
Right.
from the other side of the grave.
Right.
Nobody knows exactly what she meant because nobody wrote it down because they couldn't read and write. And she's found in medieval churches, but we know that she has roots in our pagan, pre-Christian past. So she is certainly one of her main functions is to encourage young women who are preparing to go through childbirth.
Okay.
And she's an old ancestor, so she's
an
bringing
ancestral
through the
spirit, yes.
ancestral energy,
Yes.
and saying to the young women, look, this is how you do it, this is what bringing forth life is about. And she meant a lot to young women. We know that any image of a Sheela has been touched a lot. And we were affirming, some of us, how the divine feminine is the foundation of life. That
Creator quotation mark.
to understand
Right.
what it is to come through, that we have this dance of the yin yang, the masculine and the feminine, and actually Mother Earth is the womb.
Yes.
And yeah, we have the sun and the moon and the stars, but we're living here on Mother Earth, and we come out of her, we live from her, and we go back to her. We just put Alex back in the Mother Earth. And
So we must respect Mother Earth.
The feminine, the profound sense of being connected fundamentally to the feminine, is very strong all this time.
I totally agree. I had to catch that moment.
And it's harvest time, you know, and that's reaping the benefits of the planet that we live on.
Totally. Thank you so much, Elder. I love her. She's made me feel at home.